You're now listening to the 11:30 podcast. Enjoy the show.
I'm from the city, DC, that's where I'm from. 11:30 podcast, Dre and Willsy is the one. Let's get it, yeah. Who with me? Let's get it, yeah. Who with me? I'm from the city, DC, that's where I'm from. Let's get it. 11:30 podcast, Dre and
Yo, what it do, everybody? It's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the 11:30 podcast. What's good, everybody doing out there? Appreciate everyone tuning in to another episode of the podcast show. You know what time it is. It's not 7:30, it's 11:30, man. I'm excited. Aren't you guys, man? Man, I'm excited. Great show ahead. For everyone new and you haven't done so already, definitely do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button down below. Like it, comment it, share it. And don't forget to follow the 11:30 podcast on all social media platforms. You guys, man, now that's out the way. Dope show ahead of us, man. I got an awesome guest that's going to be joining me in just a bit. Songwriter, music artist, rapper, Kashe. She's going to be joining the show this week to chat on her latest album, you guys, that's out right now. Great album, Naked, man. Like she got some great singles and everything, man. We're gonna be talking to her of her getting into music and, like I said, her latest album and more, you guys, coming up in just a bit. But you guys, man, I'm gonna kick off the show this week a little sort of special day to me, man. Today is November 15th, and November 15th would have been my brother 34th birthday. My brother was killed last year in April, and I talk about how, he was a big influence. He was a big influence in my life as a man, and just me getting into podcasting in general, because like I tell this story. I also told it to the guys that were on Heels for Life podcast, Heels for Life wrestling podcast. Shout out to my guy Chris, who had me on this past Sunday night. Great time chatting with you guys. And felt lost for a minute. I always knew what I wanted to do, man, but I'm like, dog, to kind of like do sort of stuff, and also times have evolved, and also changed, where technology is sort of boom 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 in your face. And I remember going to school and doing this show called Superpower Wrestling. I would do it in my room. I had a computer. I actually gave it to him because the screen was cracked. I was hoping he would fix it, but in replace, he gave me a computer that I could, man, I would love to prepare him one day, or make him proud, man. But I would get on that computer, man, and I was the host of Superpower Wrestling, and I would do my wrestling show, and I tried to upload it to YouTube, but I guess, man, it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. Not only was I going to school for some Wi-Fi, but also, just doing something different in my life. I was actually in, and then when I say school, it was community college, so it was like right after school. The thing is, when you get out of school, man, are you going to college, or what are you going to do, or whatever like that. So, I did the community college DC thing for about a year and a half or two. So, the Wi-Fi, man, I try to do that, and it's just, man, even with my buddy at one point, man, he was my co-host. And it was a bunch of videos on that laptop, man, on that computer, and that we did. And I was like, yo, man, we could do this. And I brought it to his attention so many times. I'm like, yo, man, like, shit, we be in this junk, man, just rapping about a bunch of things. And also we wrestling fanatics, man. Like, we could talk wrestling for days. And, and when I got into it in 2019, I learned that some inspirational quotes that I always take with me to this day, that a lot of people not gonna see your vision, man. A lot of people not, they can't go where going in life, man. And it's true. And man, I saw my vision clear as day, and what I wanted to do, just didn't know how, just didn't have, the setup and stuff like that. So my brother came around, man, and you know he came back around and he was like, "Yo, man, what you want to do?" And I'm like, "Man, I told the story many times, man." But he was like, "You know what you want to do? Let's do it." We started doing this store thing, this King City store thing for a minute, which was pretty cool. But I think I found my work ethic with that because I was like, "Yo, I can really do this." My mind is like into it. Like I'm into it. Like I can put my time into this. I can do this. And that came, my work ethic not only with the podcast but also with social media. That came from that, and I was like, I could do this, man. I can do this, and podcast started, man. Podcast started, and a couple of months later, and they've been kicking off, and I know he looking down, man, and I know he excited. And I just want to say, Isaac, man, I love you. I remember the day, even on the theme song, man. You guys don't hear it all the way. Sometimes it plays at the end of the episode, but
I'm
sitting with
from
us
the
on the
city.
carpet, I was
DC,
glad,
that's
man.
where
I
I'm.
just sort of crawled around, in my earlier days in life when I was younger, because the house wasn't as wheelchair accessible, but it was wheelchair accessible. But I was crawling around and like man, I'll sit on the floor, with Dre and shit like that, man. And yeah, man, I know he looking down, man, because we made some music. I'm sitting on the floor doing the computer thing, and I was the music guy, man. Everybody know me from my family know me as sort of well, not know me, but I'm known as the guy who could, back then I ain't trying to share my age, but I was known for the guy that could hook up the VCR, hook that joint up, put in the AV cords right. I'll never forget, man. My mom, I think, changed up the living room or whatever. And they had called the job and was like, "Yeah, man, something is going on." I came home, man. They were just trying to get me to come home. And I think it was around my birthday. I'm not quite sure. But I was like, "Oh, y'all funny as a mud." And then I was like, "What's going on in the TV?" They was like, "I don't know, man. We moved everything. We can't get it going on." Man, I did. Whoop, whoop. It was like, bruh. Bruh, it was too funny, man. Too funny. And then everybody who knew me in my sort of late teenage years or teenage years as well, "Oh, you still rap, man? You still do the rap? You still do the beats and stuff like that?" And that was all. I done that, and for real, it was a neighbor who inspired me to do it. He was a young kid. I was maybe what 14. He was like 9 years old, 8. And I was like, "Bro, you can rap, bro." Like, and I would just take music, and I swear to you not, man, it was NBA Streets Volume 2. And it was you go to the music selection side and all the beats and all that, and I would just listen to it and write down music. And I just hear my people that I love. Favorite rapper of all time. I know a lot of people. Ludacris, yeah, that was my guy. That was my guy, man, coming up in 2000 and stuff. Obviously loves the greats of, like Tupac and Biggie and Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and them all, all of them like that. But the person who stuck out to me when I was growing up, that was Ludacris. So, Ludacris, I like that, T.I. and all those guys, man. And I just sort of emulated, emulated, I hope I'm saying that word right. That probably ain't even a word. I just, did they flow. I just sort of try to be like them in a way, because I thought they were just so cool. And I just, started to do my own way. And then when my brother came into the picture and, and he came in and he was like, "Yo, you rapping." Man, we was just doing this joint, man. And he'd get beats and he'd come over and we'd make music, man. And man, just memories, man. Memories, memories, memories. And, I got an awesome guest, music artist, rapper, Kashe is coming up in just a bit, you guys. It just makes me think of also my brother, and and also, today would have been his 34th birthday, man. So I definitely wanted to start the show off sort of right and just he been on my mind a lot, and I knew it was November coming up. And I know my uncle, who was killed in 2007. His birthday is this month as well. So, man, like I know that we all have our time, man, and the ones that leave this earth before us, man. I know. the ones that, we love to dear us and knowing they love us, man. I know they watching over us, man, and guiding us and, our angels, man, through life. So, yo, Zodi Breeze, man, Isaac, happy birthday. I love you, man. For real. All right. Yo, you guys, man. I'm about to get into my awesome guest, Kashe, songwriter, music artist, rapper. Man, we ain't gonna waste no more time. We gonna definitely get into it. Kashe, what's going on? How's everything?
Going well. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, doing wonderful. Back here on the podcast. How's life treating you?
I mean, life's life, and
Hey, you right about that. It sure is life. Where you from?
from Nashville.
Nashville. Okay,
hmm
okay. How's the weather out there? Because it's raining here in DC.
I mean, it's bipolar. You never know which season you're gonna get in one day.
Yeah. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. But once again, Cash, I appreciate you taking the invite, coming through here on the 11:30 podcast show. But for my listeners and viewers and everyone who's joining me, tell everyone about Cash. Tell everyone about yourself.
Okay, so like I said, I stay in Nashville. I was born in Georgia, though Augusta. I've been doing music since I was in fifth grade when I did this rap competition and won third place. So music's kind of always been in my blood, and family does music as well. So it's just natural that I do it too. So yeah, rapping and music and songwriting is all how I express myself, let all that anger and emotions out, and put it in my music.
Okay, cool. You say you've been rapping since the fifth grade.
hmm
Okay. You came in third place. How was that? How do you feel like coming in first place though?
I mean, I was a kid. I was just happy to win something.
Just happy to win something. I understand it. I
Yeah.
understand it. Well, how all of this really, begin for you, with the music career and stuff like that. How did you start rapping and stuff come about?
I mean, it kind of started, like I said, fifth grade. I was in this like drug free type of thing for school, after school event. And so my guidance counselor wanted us to write something regarding being drug free. And so I was like, well, I'm going to just not write poem. I'm going to do something musical. My mom wrote songs and poems and stuff. And so it kind of navigated through me. And so I was like, yeah, I'll just, do a rap. And so I did it for the campaign. I performed it on the fifth grade class, and I was like felt good because everyone was cheerful, even though I thought the rap was stupid. When I look back at it now, I'm kind of young, but I mean that's kind of how it all started. And then I took a break, didn't really take music seriously, and I hopped back in it like I want to say 2018.
Okay. Okay. Why did you thought it was dumb? You said you thought the song was dumb.
Like it just. I mean, for a kid, it's good, but when you're as an adult, you're like, yeah, this is whack.
Okay. You cringe. Listen back to it or watching it or something, or
Yeah, I
just
look
you
at
don't
the
remember.
words. I look at the words like, yeah, this is whack, but I won, so it's all good.
Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. You also mentioned that you said your parents was into music, into music as well, and
Yeah,
that's
my
what got you.
mom grew up writing songs and poems as well.
Okay, and that's sort of kind of like it was kind of like a family business with you, sort of. Your mom did
Yeah.
it, and you kind of like wanted to do it. But that was that everything that you wanted to do, growing up, because every little kid sort of got 1,001 dreams or what they want to be when they grow up and stuff like that. So,
hmm
what was it that made you stick to what rapping and being a songwriter, or that's what I wanted to be, growing
I mean, I just love it. Like sometimes it's hard to express yourself and to talk to people and say your mind, but I can do all that through my words with my music. I can say let all those emotions out, just let it flow, and that's honestly how I heal from a lot of stuff. Write it down to a beat, put it out there, and then I feel good afterwards. So it's just how I really heal and really just I love expressing myself artistic way.
Okay. I dig it. Music is definitely a real good thing. I can't find the right word though, but definitely music is good for the soul. That's what I'm trying to say. Definitely good for the
Definitely.
soul. You say you took a break though, and you got back in 2018,
hmm
2019. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. How was that? Break from you? Was it just life was lifing, or it was the right time to sort of get back into music?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like sometimes, like everyone, I kind of doubt myself. Like maybe I'm not that good. Maybe I should just like
Why
chill
you
on
doubting
it.
yourself? Why you doubting yourself?
I don't know. So it's like that inner voice sometimes. You just, everyone has it. Sometimes you think you're good at something and
Hmm.
then you're like, maybe I should stop. But yeah, 2018, I dropped an EP with my cousin. I wasn't rapping on it though. I was just the songwriter. So she was getting the message out for me through her singing. But then I dropped my own single back in 2020, Let It Go. And then I dropped another single last summer, Big Leo Energy, and that dropped my last album this past July. So now I'm kind of taking it a little bit more seriously. Like, yeah, I am pretty good. Like, I'm actually focused and stuff.
Hey, that's what it takes, though. You gotta believe in yourself. You definitely gotta believe in yourself. But I know we all got that inner voice, kind of like I don't think I'm really that good, or when I
Yeah.
started in the podcast, and I ain't really like listening back to myself or hearing my voice, or when
Mm-hmm.
someone else is in my present hearing the podcast, I'd be like, come on, man, like go over there, like go over there. I don't even want to hear myself right now, though. But I definitely get what you're saying, though. I definitely dig it, though. You got your latest album, though. You talking about how you came out with some EPs and your singles, but you have a new album out called Naked. Can you tell everyone about it? Then my favorite track on it, so I was just listening to it about an hour ago before I had you on. It's the first track of on the album. It's called Dead to Me. Yeah, the first song I played, first song, and I was like, okay, I dig this. And I listened to the whole album, though. But yeah, tell everyone about it, how you came up with the concept of the title of Naked and stuff like
Yeah, so I needed something that grabs everyone's attention, with the title.
that.
I don't want people thinking I'm over here talking about sex and stuff because it's called Naked. No.
Yeah.
So this project was really just, if you listen to it, it was a bunch of emotions, really raw and uncut for me to really express myself and just get a lot of things out there, be vulnerable. And so that's why I named it Naked, because you see this side of me that I'm just being completely naked with my emotions. Like I'm not holding back. I'm letting y'all know what I went through. And if you going through it, hell, you can get through it too. Like a lot of people I feel like hide behind this fake persona just to
Mm.
keep up an image. So I wanted people to see that I'm human. I go through things. I made my mistakes. I've done my dirt. And we here and we shining today.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right. You're so right about that when you talk about how people definitely hide behind these images and hide behind these avatars and these masks that they
Mhm.
put on each and every day before either they leave out and go out into society or into the world, or just not truly being themselves. So I like how you was just just being raw and being vulnerable on your album and stuff, though. How you feel about the music? We've been in the music game, coming back into it and been in it for a while. How you feel about the music now in today's, and how it's been portrayed and stuff?
I mean, look, some of these newer artists,
Talk to me.
I just they something else. I'll say that. I feel like sometimes you don't even know what they're saying. The song makes
Mhm.
absolutely no sense. It just has a good beat, so you're like, okay, I like the beat. Like honestly, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's new song. I don't really like the lyrics because I think it don't make sense, but I do like the beat. So it's like
Okay.
one of those things. But I feel like, especially with a lot of women rappers, they always want to talk about sex and
Mm.
this and that, like nothing inspiring. And I personally don't want to be that artist. I have like a niece and I have nephews. I want them to look up at me and not think they have to do all these things just to be recognized. No, I want people just to see like I want to produce something that I know people have probably went through. They're just not saying it out loud. So I want to be that voice and be a role model to everyone around me.
Gotcha. How you want to make an impact basically on the music industry? Because you talked about how ladies and women come into the music artists, and most of their songs, if it is Cardi B, or if it's Megan Thee Stallion or Nicki Minaj or Sexy Red, if you want to go there. But a lot of their lyrics, is more so, about, like you said, sex and everything like that, and not more so uplifting the women in general and stuff like that. So how is the impact that you want to make on it? And obviously you said you don't want to do that. You got a role model, but all these music artists, it seems like they have an agenda and a goal to where they um get these music artists and and these words and these lyrics is sort of bringing down the black woman image, and she's always talking about my pussy this or pop that and ass this, and
Hmm.
like instead of talking about something more positive.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'll listen to that music. I
Hey,
ain't gonna lie. I'll
hey,
dance to this stuff, but would I be taking their advice and things like that? No, but I like the songs. So I want to make like a positive impact. I want people to be able to listen to my stuff and, like I said, be able to feel something. And look, I feel like I don't have to sell sex to make it out here. And I plan on not doing that whenever I get signed. I'm not trying to, I know sex sells, but damn it, I'm not selling it.
hey, I like that. I like that. Yeah, for in the entertainment world, that's definitely how it goes, especially in the music business and entertainment. Sex definitely sells, and it seems like people don't want to hear more so of the positive stuff that people want to pour out their emotions and stuff like that. So,
Hmm.
uh, I definitely dig it. I definitely dig it. If you could open up a tour or do anything for someone or any music artist, who would you like to do it with?
Oh, that's a good one. If I had to pick anyone, not gonna lie, probably be Nelly. just,
Okay.
yeah, just because I've always loved Nelly, and Hot in Here is like my favorite track of his. I get up and dance to it all the time. And I have majority of my phone is Nelly, so all of his music. So I probably pick him if I had to pick anyone in the industry.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. Nelly, though. Hey, look at I like Nelly. Hot in Here was definitely a track. I remember. I don't know what year it came out, man. That was my mother's song right there. She was just cranking that song. Hot in Here and 50 Cent in the club, though. But
Yeah.
who've been some of your inspirations? Getting into music, and obviously, like you said, your mom being a songwriter and stuff. But as far as in the entertainment world, who's been some of your big inspirations that you look up and say, what, I kind of like want to be like them, or be similar to that.
Yeah, like for hip hop or R&B, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. No, none. It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, I would definitely say like I love Remy Ma. I think she's super talented. Queen Latifah, Missy Elliott. I think they're all amazing artists. Hell, Buster Rhymes. Sometimes I don't know what he's saying, but I do like how he performs and stuff. I think he's an amazing performer. Chris Brown. Like there's a lot of people that just makes me definitely interested in being in the music industry.
Okay, okay. Chris Brown, Buster Rhymes. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I love it. Uh, if you could in the music world though, any big plans that you have for it, or that you want to accomplish?
I mean, I would love to eventually get signed by a label, but at the same time, I think I'm okay working independently because
That
I
was
know
my
a lot
next.
of labels will screw you over, and I don't have time for that. So right now, I think I'm good just doing what I'm doing. And just focusing on me. If the right opportunity comes along, maybe I'm definitely gonna have a lawyer or someone look it over before I sign anything.
Yeah, definitely. Because that was my question. Actually, that random question, because I literally forgot. But uh, doing or going independent, I think is your best route in hearing a whole lot of stories of, about the music business and how people get ripped off and don't get paid and stuff like that. So. Uh, Hey, as long as you can, though, definitely do it. But obviously, a lot of people would definitely like to go get signed though. You mentioned Remy Ma though, and I've just been hearing so much about Remy Ma and what's going on. Have you heard about what's going on with Remy Ma and Papoose?
Yeah, with the alleged cheating with like a 25-year-old or something.
Yeah, yeah. What's the deal with that? Because they've been together forever.
Yeah, and I mean, he held her down when she was locked up, so that's a little shocking. I need her to say something because it's true or not. Because the blogs
Hmm.
and the streets, they talking, so she needs to
Yeah,
like clear her name.
yeah. They definitely need a clear name. My fiance said something to me the other day. She was like, "What's going on in the world right now? There's just so much stuff going on." Remy Ma, and Papoose, Jeezy, and I can't forget the lady he's dating
Jeannie,
or
my
was Jeannie Ma. Yeah, yeah. So. I have no idea what's going on with that. So, man, it's just a weird time, definitely all together in the music world. What keeps you inspired? What uplifts
You said what keeps me inspired?
you? Yes.
I mean, life events. If
Okay.
something happens, I mean, I just jot it down and just start writing some lyrics, find the beat, and then boom. Or maybe I'm even inspired by like some of the artists in this industry I be seeing, in the shade room, some of the stuff they going through. I'm just like, I kind of, if I can make a song out of that, I'm sure other people been going through it too.
Right. Okay. Cool. 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 I dig it. I dig it. I always like to ask that. Um, what keeps you inspired? Because there's always something definitely to bring us down. I forgot one question off the top of my head. I think you said, but I cannot remember it. But far as music though, any future collaborations you would like to work with in the music artists in the music world?
Um, I mean, obviously Nelly, but
Yeah.
I'd love to work with like Ludacris, and I think Chloe Bailey. She's super talented. So is her sister Hallie. I think they are really talented sisters. Um, Nicki Minaj for sure,
Okay. Okay. Good.
and yeah, I think it's all for now.
Okay. Okay, them some good names though. Good names, and like how you said, the music industry is definitely changed since some years ago. But if you could change anything about it though, what would it be?
Um, I don't even know honestly.
Okay. Okay. I mean, when I saw this question, I was thinking. As far as some of the rappers though, just definitely, like I said, we was talking about how it is, with the women and definitely with the men is always, the negative rapping. And obviously, yes, we listen to it, but something more uplifting and stuff. So I think that would be one though. Do you feel like social media has helped the music world or sort of, hurt it?
Feel like social media kind of hurts a lot of things, even without the music world. Because, in the music industry, if you're famous, everyone's in your business, everyone has a public opinion and all of that stuff. And everyone has forming their own opinions about your life and stuff. Or they're trying to base everything off of social media. So I definitely feel like social media definitely is a negative in a lot of ways.
Okay. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Social media I think for social media, as far as like TikTok, helped a lot of people who just want to, like create creative people who just kind of like playing around on the app. And I think that's how a lot of sounds sort of came about with TikTok. People just doing their own thing, but also gave people uh, a sort of a way to put their music out there without the extra man, without the producer or the record label and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
I think social media is a double-edged sword though. Definitely a double-edged sword with music though. Okay, we're gonna move on here on the 11:30 podcast. Before we do, your album Naked is available now on Spotify and wherever you get your music at, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. All the links will be down below for everyone. Definitely go check it out. It's a really great album, though. We're gonna move on here on the podcast. It's time for our next segment. Would you rather? We're gonna play a game of Would You Rather. Are you ready?
Okay.
All all right. All right, all right. First question. Would you rather it be summer forever or winter forever?
That's tough. Cause summer, I mean, I'm a summer baby, but I hate those bugs. Winter, no, I think I'm just gonna go with summer.
Okay, summer. Yeah, I can't do the winter. I can't do the winter. I can do the summer all day, the hot, the weather, and everything like that. You a Leo?
Yep.
Okay, got the big Leo energy and everything. So I definitely dig it. My son is actually a Leo too. He's something else. He won right now, so he was just fussing before the episode. So he is something else. We always talk about how he's gonna be all over the place. Okay. Would you rather be reborn into the past or into the future?
Future me.
Future. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The future is a little. I always had this little theory about, obviously, with the history of this country and everything, but
Hmm.
I think the past will be interesting to kind of like see where we all come from in a way, but the future is definitely bright. So I think instead of going back, you always definitely want to go forward. So
Definitely.
uh, okay, would you rather give up your favorite food or give up sex?
Sex.
Okay. I mean, I don't know about this one though, but I mean, like, I might just go ahead and just agree with you just for podcast sake though. Okay, okay. Would you rather win the lottery or live in good health to be 200 years old?
Mm, I
I'm gonna
probably
tell
want
you
to.
now. I'm gonna tell you now, and I take the lottery.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to lottery too.
Like I don't know if I want to be around for 200 years though. I mean, I know I'll be in good health though. I really do. But there's some things that just I don't think we probably are prepared for. Or just wait, want to see. You just been through so much and so many generations. You're like, man, look at just get me out of here for real. Just get me out of here. All right. Would you rather have more time or more money?
Um, Probably more time.
More time, definitely.
Hmm.
Definitely. More time. The money goes, the money come and goes, and I think one
Hmm.
thing is, you cannot buy time. I think when someone offers up their time and just wanted to spend with you, I think is one thing we take for granted. When someone wants to spend time with us, yeah, giving us money, yeah, that helps. That pays some of the bills, that puts some food on the table, or get us to point A to point B. But I think that time that you put in and spend with someone, and I think that is definitely dope. Definitely dope. All right,
Hmm.
look at Cashmere. It was awesome having you on the 11:30 podcast here. Really great time chatting with you. But before you go, any questions, any shout outs, anything you'd like to say? And
No, just thank you for having me and inviting me. It's been fun. And make sure y'all stream my album.
definitely make sure you go stream the album, everyone. We're gonna take a quick break, guys. This has been awesome. You're welcome back anytime. I definitely, like I said, I definitely love it. I'm gonna be streaming it, and for everyone, sit tight. And also, the WTF moment and more is coming up. You're listening and you're watching to the 11:30 podcast.
That's right, new merch. Yes, new merch is available now. Head over to bonfire.com/the 1130 podcast to place your order. I have t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, hats, you name it. Everything you want from the 1130 podcast is right here in one place. So head over to bonfire.com/the 1130 podcast to pick you up some monumental gear ahead of the new season of the 1130 podcast. Go get you some now.
TV is more than cable for less than cable. More unexpected plot twists. Less unexpected fees. More committing to new shows. Less committing to an annual contract. More being held in suspense. Less being held on hold. More modern. More simple. More than cable for less than cable. Try YouTube TV for free.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring.
Warren the American Prodigy. Dre on me.
Oh, that was so great, man. I love that. Before just having that ending, man, WTF.
And Brian B.
I personally feel like Gabe made the right decision by not. I think he gained a ton of acknowledgement from their matches with Gunther, taking him to the limits and them showing that.
Commission Talks.
People, what's good? What's happening? What's going on? Yo, it's me, Brian B. That's right, and I'm telling you guys to head on over to YouTube today and make sure you subscribe to the Beeline Entertainment LLC. Check us out. We all over the place.
Yo, what up? This your boy Kendall Stones, aka Coffee Weaston.
This your boy DOE, Good Brother Bowl.
And we are the Dirty Hills. You already know, man, you tuning in to 11:30 podcast. Mm-hmm. Not 7:30, but 11:30.
Dude, that's my job. Not 7:30, but 11:30.
Yeah. And you have been Dirty Hills approved.
Yo, we back here on the 11:30 podcast. Appreciate everyone sticking with me throughout the break, man. Kashe, thank you for coming through here on the podcast show. Great time chatting with you. Everyone, the links are down below. Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your music at, man. Go download it. Make sure you get you a copy and stream the hell out of it, man. For real, definitely. Go follow her as well on social media. All the links are down below in the description. But great show here, man. I started it off, by a little tribute, not a little bit, but a tribute to my brother Isaac, man. I appreciate you. I love you, man. And man, till next time, man. I love you. I love you. But you guys, man, it's been a great episode. Great November, man, for real. Yo, man. And before the break, I know I said it. If I didn't say it, you guys, let's get into it. It's time for the WTF moment of the week, you guys. Yes. WTF moment of the week. Okay, I got two. I definitely got two, and I'm about to get into it. Okay, first one, you guys. First up, man, in Baltimore, not too far from DC, man. Shout out to my Baltimore Ravens, even though they lost this past week, man. So hopefully they get that W tomorrow on Thursday Night Football. But you guys, man, in Baltimore, man, it was this customer that pulled up to a McDonald's, man. You ever been in that drive-through, man, at McDonald's, dog, and you just hungry? You like, dog, man. Hey, I'm gonna get into a situation as well. That when I was hungry, actually, my next WTF moment. But yeah, man, he in the drive-through, man. My man was in the drive-through, dog. He was hungry, but some altercation actually happened. Check this video out where he got out, man, and demanded fries. He was mad. He was angry.
You two this, dog bitch. Shut it down right now. Burger fucking burger's not fucking good. Give me some food. I own all this shit. I own all this fucking food. Give me some fucking food. Don't make me call racist terms on you. Give me some damn real food. Give me some fucking food.
He's coming out. He's cooking your quarter.
Give me some fucking fries. Give me that bag of fries right there. Bitch, I'm gonna grab your head, grab me that bag of fries right there.
What fries do you need?
That bag right there.
Okay.
Both bags. Both bags, you stupid bitch. They come in for 3 months. You stupid fucking whore. Don't ever stupid shit to Whitey again, you dumb bitch. You already taking all the
WTF, man. WTF all the way, man. Give me those fries, man. Look at it. If I'm getting some McDonald's, dog, don't ask for my fries, man. Don't come on, man. Like, don't think you could just, man, because I like a large fry. So, people want to dig their hands in my fries. I got the more fries. So then it's like, especially when they about to go get your order and stuff, they leaving out to go get your food. And they your people, so your family. And they thinking they can steal your fries since everybody else got 3 small fries and you the only one with 1 large fry. You ain't gonna notice that shit. Hell yeah, I'm gonna notice it. I've been eating large fries, man, from McDonald's in a while. They're my favorite fries. I notice it. Yo, but WTF, man, my man was just all over the place on that one, man. Like it don't get no It don't get no crazier than that one. But maybe it does though. All right, you guys, man. Next WTF moment of the week. Look good in it though, but just a little WTF in it as well. All right, this past Monday, man. Uh, WWE was it here in DC for Monday night Raw. Awesome show, but let me take you all the way back, man, on this Monday. All right, this Monday for me, I called the Capital One Arena and I'm like, yo, man, I'm trying to get some tickets. And tickets were like $40, $50 expensive, more expensive than what they were when I paid for a ticket back in March, for that SmackDown going into WrestleMania 39 and stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, all right, it is what it is, man. I ain't got all the money on my card. But all right, we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna wait till the day of because I hear when you wait till the day of for the tickets, man, they much cheaper. So I called back the day of. I got the money and everything, a little extra money. So I called back the day of to get the tickets, and I'm like, well, goddamn, they still the same price. What's going on here? The seat I always get, man, ain't this much. Then they hit me with it's a new city tax and then the building tax, and I'm like, all right, forget it. All right, let me get that ticket, get them my information and all that. Now, I know some of y'all may fear me on this, where it's like y'all ever like purchase something maybe off like Amazon or whatnot, and they don't take the money off right away, or just wherever or you get a refund and they waiting 2 3 business days to put that bitch back on. Y'all took that joint out immediately, but y'all, yeah, you get what I'm saying, right? So man, they waiting like, and then I had my card locked because I'm like, you know what? I know I got maybe like 1 or 2 subscriptions that I don't want it to come out, and I know some people like, why you just ain't cancel it? Yeah, I know why didn't I just cancel it, but I wanted to keep it, but I'm like, all right, I think I'm best if I just keep it locked, man. They ain't gonna get it, man. So I hung up off the call with Capital One. They said they about to process it, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leave my card unlocked for a minute. I leave it unlocked for about 30, 40 minutes. Nothing happened. But I'm like, bro, I got to close this for something happen. So when I close it, maybe 15 minutes after that, they charge the card. So I'm like, oh shit. I unlock it for a minute. And I'm like, man, I gotta keep it locked, man. And for people who does that, they'll know. They'll know, lock your card or whatever. For those I guess who ain't got much or whatever. Who ain't got much, man. True story though, man. Real true story. And so they called me back. Capital One called me back like, yo, man, you ain't got it declined. It declined. We went to process. I said, yes, because that's why I was asking you before I got the phone. Are you gonna process it right now? It took maybe 40, 45 minutes for him to try to attempt to process it. So I unlock it. When I say I unlock it, he tried it again. But in the midst of going to go try it again, a subscription, my junk of YouTube TV came out, man, and took the money that I had for my ticket. Yo, man, I'm telling you, blown. When I say I was blown, bro, I was blown because I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when. I didn't know why. I'm like, bro. Some just said I could have waited till I got down there, but I didn't want to wait till I got down there and do all that long line and all that. I just want to get down there and just pick up my ticket. So that blew me. So now they call me back. They say, hey, yo, it's still declined. I know now. Yeah, I just had to purchase a ticket when I get down there. Get down there. I go purchase a ticket. I'm sitting in the nosebleed, 400 section, 421. I mean, like, to be honest with you, from a perspective, I've been in every aspect of that arena. Nosebleed, front row, in the main concourse. I mean, you name it, basketball, the second level, like the suites. Like I've literally been in every part of the venue, man. So the only part that I did not like, as some people follow me on Facebook and social media, I wasn't able to see the Titantron. So I saw the ring and everything else. Great show. But boy, oh boy, like, and I was sitting to a couple of people who never been to a show in a day of their life. So the pyros were loud for them. They were covering up their ears every time somebody came out. Okay, but before this, okay, I get the ticket. I'm like, shit, I'm sitting in the 400 section. All right, bet. I'm trying to get something to eat around there that's a little cheap, probably McDonald's, some fries or something. And I'm realizing, shit, they moved to McDonald's from both places down there. So I'm like, all right, man, let's just go into this building. Realizing in the Capital One Arena, they don't take cash no more. So I'm like, well, damn. and I'm just riding around looking for like the food station where I can pay with cash. The dude said, "Man, this is a paperless junk. You can go to the little ATM, get a card, you can put money in it, and get like a little prepaid card where you can buy the food or whatever." Man, I was pissed that I had to do that because I realized I left my car at home, but realized I didn't. I didn't though. Somehow I must have skipped over it because I looked in my wallet and it was in my wallet. So, and to cap the night off, man, obviously Metro Access in DC pick up people, senior citizens, people with disabilities, who need assisted transportation from door to door. So they pick me up, take me to the arena, but coming out, show was over after Cody and Jay do their thing in the ring. We out. They had called about 11:18 and said they outside by the parking garage. Mind you, when you come out to these WWE events or just out the Capital One, it is closed off. Police is everywhere. But it's like 3, 4, 5 Metro Access Jones pulling up by the curb, picking up their clients and picking up customers and stuff like that. Where's my jump? My phone going dead, my chair going dead as well. And I'm like, bro, this is not the day at all. YouTube TV sort of stole my ticket, my seat, so I had to sit somewhere else. So I'm just like, oh my god, and I'm thinking I left my card in the house. It was just so much, man. And to come to find out, Metro Access had left. They said they waited 20 minutes. They never came around to the front entrance or where the other Metro Access vans were at, or they had dropped me from the trip. So then I had to use a stranger's phone, a guy who worked for Metro Access, but I think he drives the car. He wasn't a supervisor, so I was on hold for him. And as I can see, and I'm looking at his phone, his wife is calling, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm trying to hurry up and get this guy back his phone. But yo, man, and I'm on hold for the supervisor like 20, 25 minutes. So then I had to wait another 30 minutes for someone to send me a ride back out. I'm out there at 12:53 and get home to like a 1:15, 1:20. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, like WTF, man. I'm just like, dog, I had it I had it with Metro Access, bro. A nigga need to learn how to drive something. I don't know what it is. For real, bro. Get this wheelchair insured on the road. Something, man. Bro, WTF, man. WTF. But overall, the show was nice, man. It was a great show. Really, really great show. Can't wait to talk to it with my guys on commission. Wednesday commission with my guys Brian B and Warren Marlowe, man. The new commission. So it's going down. So tune in, man. We're gonna be talking our talk. New episode of Talk Pro Wrestling is live, you guys, this Friday, 6:15 p.m., 5:15 Central. So, man, appreciate everyone tuning in. Great show. Thank you, Kashe, for coming through here on the 1130 Podcast. Before I go, man, don't forget to follow the 1130 Podcast on all social media platforms. Follow me on X at the 1130 Podcast, on Instagram at the 1130 Podcast _, Facebook at the 1130 Podcast. Also, you guys, man, if you haven't done so this entire episode, hit that subscribe button down below, you guys. Yes, do me a huge favor. Subscribe, like, comment, and, man, share it. Please, do me a huge favor. Man, been a great show. I'm about to head on out of here, you guys, man. Until next time, you guys, yo, it's your man, Dre, a.k.a. Dre on Will. Stay safe, stay blessed. Give all the glory to God, man. Won't he do it? And I'm out.
I'm from the city, DC, that's where I'm from. 1130 Podcast, Dre on Wheels, he is the one. Let's get it, yeah. Who with me? Let's get it, yeah. Who with me? Yeah. I'm from the city, DC, that's where I'm from. Let's get it. 1130 Podcast, Dre on Wheels, he is the one. He the one, nigga. So let's get it, baby. He the one. Who with me? So Breeze, baby. Let's get it. You with me? Yeah, they gon' hate, but they ain't stopping this. I'ma keep making hits. Dre and Wills, you know it ain't no copying. Was you sitting there on the carpet with us?